guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I vlog, I do girl chats, lock content. I have vlogs, and I am a pre-nursing student. So you guys, I haven't vlogged in 2 months, and I'm sorry. It's just I've been trying to get this semester together. This semester has been so freaking, what's the word for it, hectic. It's been so crazy. It's not really the material because they have to put out the material. I feel like it's my professor's teaching way that I'm having, that I'm having trouble trying to grasp. But I've been trying like different studying methods and everything. Right now, I'm about to get ready to go because we have our second exam. And then after our second exam, we are going to start a new lecture, I believe. Yeah, I believe we're going to start on blood. So we have, like I said, a month left. Fingers crossed. I'm so over this class. It's crazy. But that's the update on that. Like I said, I'm about to get ready to go to class. I have learned something that when it comes to studying or preparing for quizzes, exams, practicals, I like overdo it. I'm overdoing it to a point where like my brain is steaming, hypothetically speaking. And it's not like I forget it, but I'm just so overwhelmed. So what I've been doing is breaking things down. Like Monday, Tuesday, I'm studying this. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm studying this. Friday, Saturday, I'm studying this. And then I give myself either I don't study the next day in the morning or at night. So that's what I've been doing. And it's really been working. Like my anxiety has gotten better because of that. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm just gonna apply what I learned, apply the knowledge that has stuck with me, and then do my best. That's all you can do. So I just wanted to come and open up the vlog. Like I said, it's been a while. But you know what's so crazy? I have tried the vlog at least like 4 times. I have all the clips in my phone. I might include it. I'm not sure. But yeah, this class is crazy. So let's go on and get ready to go to school. This plane is not supposed to be that low. I know y'all seen that plane.
Wow, but I gotta let them know. Yeah. If you ever been down, opportunity to grow. Yeah. I know you having trouble understanding it. If you trust in God, he got his hands in it. I promise he'll protect you like it's lamb in it. He don't get the glory if the man did it. You gotta stand with him. I know. Yeah. Life gets hard and it feels like it's no way out. Yeah. I promise if you just keep going, it'll all work out. Yeah. Cause that's my God. He won't let you go by fire. All you need to know right now, he gon' pick you up, give you love right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All I want isn't all I need. Give me God.
Alright guys, so I just got out of class. Class was actually pretty good. That exam was something else, but I just got out of class. I'm about to hit up the vending machine because I'm a little lightheaded. I did take some medicine before I left. My hair is real damn stiff. But I'm about to hit up the vending machine because I'm lightheaded. I took some medicine before I came here, but yeah. After I finished my exam, I seen this story about this beautiful African-American woman. She was a wife. She had 2 daughters. She was really young. She was having like excessive vaginal bleeding, right? And from the excessive vaginal bleeding, she went to the hospital. Okay, so from the excessive vaginal bleeding, she went to her doctor. They're like, oh, you have fibroids. You have fibroids. You're all right. You're all right. So she was still bleeding, and then her husband found her on the floor unresponsive. You know, he was shaking her. She wasn't breathing or anything like that. She was rushed to the hospital. So they gave her a blood transfusion. The next day sent her home. Okay, gave her a blood transfusion. Next day sent her home. So 10 days later, the same thing happened. And then from that, she had to get like 18 blood transfusions total. And you guys, this story just, it really upsets me. So that happened, right? And then after that, she went to like different doctors. So she went to She found a doctor, and the lady was like, I want to do a vaginal exam on you. And she did the vaginal exam, and she's like, I can't get to your cervix at all because of a blockage. To find out, this lady had a tumor. And then on top of that, she was diagnosed with stage 3 cervical cancer. Y'all, calm down. This really pisses me off, because she done went to so many doctors. They are not believing her pain. They are not listening to her symptoms. They just, oh, you have fibroids, and then to find out she ended up having stage 3 cancer. So, you know, she said that she was super weak. Her husband had to help her upstairs to the bathroom, had to help her, you know, shower and everything like that. And remind you, like I said at the beginning, she had two babies. And unfortunately, she ended up passing away not shortly after that. And it just pissed me off, because you have to be an advocate for yourself. If you go to a doctor and they're not listening to your pain, or they're like, oh, it's just this, not even really checking you out, find you another doctor. Please be an advocate for yourself. I cannot stress that enough. So in my situation, I was having like problems like right here in this area right here, lower abdominal area, for a while. So I went to my gynecologist. She was like, oh, you just have cysts. You have cysts on your cervix. Okay, what the hell we gonna do about that? So she gave me like this birth control and everything. So one of the birth controls she put me on, I swear, I was driving and I lost my vision. Just like that, lost my vision. The only thing I can do was hit my brakes. Like, cars are like blowing their horns, you know. And then I don't know how long I was sitting there, but then like it shortly came back. And I remember I was like, the closest house I can go to was my mom's house. So then when I went back, I'm like, listen, you put me on this what happened. It was a nurse practitioner. She was like, yeah, we're taking you off of that. So that was a situation that happened. And I remember exactly. So fast forward, I'm still dealing with this years and years and years. Irregular cycles, excessive bleeding, you know, all the things. And so I remember I was doing my daughter hair, and I had to stop doing her hair because, you know, I was in so much pain. And I told my husband, I was like, as soon as I finish her hair, I'm going to the hospital. Something does not feel right. So I went to the hospital. They asked me what's going on. They're like, are you pregnant? I'm not pregnant. So they had me pee in a cup, right? And then they put an IV in my arm. I got there at 9 p.m. From 9 p.m. to 3 a.m., I'm sitting in a chair with the IV in my arm. No ultrasound, no vaginal ultrasound, no abdominal ultrasound, no scans, no nothing. Sitting there for all those hours with an IV in my arm, no help. But they make sure to see if I had insurance or not, right? So I'm thinking they're gonna do something. I get a referral. So I'm like, okay, let me go to this gynecologist. Went to this gynecologist on a Monday. This happened on a Saturday. This happened Sunday night because I was doing my daughter hair for school. Monday. Go to the referral. They asking me questions. I'm like, you know, I was told from my previous gynecologist that I had cysts. So they do the pap smear, everything, and then she's like, I need you to come back the next day. That has never happened. But I found out that she charged me twice. Like, she hit my insurance multiple times because of that, right? So I do the vaginal ultrasound on a Tuesday. She's like, I want you to come on Tuesday because it's cheaper. This ain't no damn store sale. Like, this is my body. This is my life. So, okay, fast forward. That happened. And then, did the vaginal ultrasound. The ultrasound tech says, I see a polyp. She said, I see a polyp. I'm like, how do we go from a cyst to a polyp? And, you know, when I do, like, my copay, I'm like, I need a receipt. Oh, we don't do receipts. Excuse me? You're like, what do you mean you don't do receipts? Well, we don't do receipts. So, excuse me, guys. So, I'm like, what the heck? Like, at this point, I'm irritated, right? So, I had to get to that point. I had to switch over because I was being nice. I was being polite. And I even was insulted. So, one of their medical students, I had, like, a bodycon dress on. And she was like, does it hurt if you wear like tight clothing? I don't care if I wear a bodycon dress or a trash bag. That has nothing to do with the inside of my body. So I was being very calm, but at this point, I'm pissed off. Like, what the hell you mean? Like, I can't have a receipt. Oh, we just have the receipts. No, because I need to see. That's another thing, you guys. When you go anywhere, especially doctor's office, dentist's office, anything like that, get a breakdown. Legally, they have to give you a breakdown of what you're getting charged for. Okay. So then that happened, right? And then I was like, then I had another appointment that next week. I'm like, I'm not coming back here, but y'all gonna give me my receipt. And I'm not leaving until you give me my receipt. She ended up giving me a receipt. So then I'm looking around, looking for a doctor. I'm calling places. I'm like, hey, tell the receptionist, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. Let me tell you how good God is. So I don't know, this is probably like my 9th or 10th place calling. And then this lady says, I have a doctor. She's a gynecologist. However, she only specializes in like women that have symptoms similar to what you're saying. Like, she don't deliver babies. This is what her focus is. I said, put me on her book. Put me on there for the next available appointment. So we went, you guys, and then told her everything that was going on. She did another vaginal ultrasound, and I was diagnosed with endometriosis, pelvic floor dysfunction. I have an inverted uterus, and then my left fallopian tube is closed. So all these things going on. None of the other doctors said anything. Said any effing thing. So then from there, I had to end up having surgery for endometriosis, right? And then, let's see, it's just so much stuff that happened. And now, like, other stuff that me and my doctor are trying to find a plan out. But I say all that to say this: if you do not connect with your doctor, if you go in there and you say, hey, I'm feeling this, and they brush you off, get up and leave immediately. If you do not become an advocate for yourself, especially with things like that, like, your life is on the line. My life was on the line. That young lady who I was telling you about, life was on the line. Like, her medical professionals failed her. Like, it's up to you to speak up for yourself. And it's so unfortunate, because then I started looking more into it. It's so many African American women that have died of diagnoses that could have been caught earlier by doctors, or, you know, just preventative things. It is so frustrating when I see that, because this young lady is not going to be here for her kids. I'm getting emotional. She's not going to be here for her kids. She's not going to see her girls grow up. And it's just, it's sad. Like, it's really sad that as African American women, our life is just thrown to the side. Our life is just thrown to the side because people feel like that, you know, what we're going through is not valid. And that makes me so emotional, because I have went to doctors and I'm like, you are not, if you already hit your cycle, 7 days, that's normal, right? 5 to 7 days. 10 days is pushing it. But I'm talking about months bleeding, which turned me into anemic. I have not ever been anemic, but now I'm anemic, and my iron levels are low because of excessive blood loss. And it just pisses me off for someone to go through all that training, medical school, residency, all this stuff, and you can't believe a person if they say, I'm hurting, I'm bleeding. It's just, y'all, it's just, that whole situation, I literally had tears in my eyes, because I'm like, my doctors were not believing me when I said I was in pain, when I said I had excessive vaginal bleeding. I had it on my phone. I showed them on my phone. It started here, and it's steady going on, and you telling me, oh, sis, it's not a cyst, it's more than that. You guys, I'm sorry. I just wanted to spread that out there to you guys. Like, we have to look out for ourselves, and it's so, I'm trying not to curse, but it's so freaking messed up. We deserve the same rights as everybody else. If we go to a doctor's office, we deserve the best quality care that's available. And then another thing, I'm gonna end this vlog. I was gonna extend it, but another thing, you guys, please get your breast exams done. They have upped the age. At first it was 50, now they upped it up to 40. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 35 now. Please go get your mammograms done. It's so important. Like, breast cancer is the #1 cancer that take women out. Please get it checked, or even do the self, the self one at home if you're not comfortable going on there. Like, I had a coworker tell me, cause I'm always like, have y'all get y'all past me? Have y'all did y'all breast exams and everything? And they're like, I don't like my breasts to be squished. It's only for a little bit. Or you can even do, the self exam. If you don't know how to do that, I'm pretty sure you can look it up on YouTube or Google, and they can show you how to do that. But you guys, we have to speak up. And I'm saying that for myself, because when I went to these doctors, I was like, okay. And my husband was like, something is not adding up. Go to a different doctor. And I did, but I wish I would have spoke up more then. But I'm doing it now. And then on top of that, you guys, and I feel like that's why I'm so passionate about this. This is why, like, I am taking steps to become a nurse. And my ultimate goal is to become a nurse practitioner, but to specialize in women's health, because this is everything to me. If I can make a difference in another woman's life, if I can say I understand, if I can say I believe you, you don't have to go through this pain by yourself. We're going to find ways to help you out. Like, that's the type of doctor that I have. And the fact that it's people that have a license next to their names that don't deserve it. Like, come on. Even, I know you guys have seen where, if you're a fan of her, that's fine. But even when Dr. Jackie said that black women make up their pain, how can you say that? How can you say that as a black woman, as a black medical figure? How can you possibly say that? And it's examples like this, examples like what I went through. But I'm sorry, you guys. I just had to put that in there. I was gonna just keep it in my head, but I hope that reaches somebody, because I know I'm not the only person that's going through what I'm going through, and I know she wasn't the only person that was going through what she's going through. But the fact that all these doctors felt her saying, oh, you just have fibroids, and to find out she had stage 3 cervical cancer, my God, but that just put more fuel in me to keep going. Like, at first, if you guys been here for a while, I've been up and down with the nursing thing, like, oh, I'm not smart enough, that's nothing but doubt, and that's nothing but the devil. The devil will play you like a piano if you allow him. You have to say, Satan, get behind me. God is in front of me. God is covering me. So once I got that through my head and I was trying to figure out what area I wanted to go through, the more I went through my personal problems, the more I got connected to women's health. So please take heed to this announcement. Please understand it. Please get your mammograms done. Please get your pap smears done, because just by going, and if they do, I know a lot of times people say, oh, I don't want to go to the doctor because I'm scared. But you rather know. You rather prevent things. And I was the same way. God, I'm trying to get emotional, but this stuff is real passionate for me. I was the same way, but then I realized I have a daughter. I have someone that needs me every day. It's not about me no more. It's about her. And if it takes me getting dragged into the doctor to try to figure out what's going on with me, if that helps me be around a little longer for her, then that's all that matters. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.